Hi everybody, welcome to Fabulous Me. Today I want to talk about some mental health. I think that we all need to be honest and open about where mental health struggles happen, when mental health struggles happen, that we're fed a line of it's all well, it's all good, or the taboo of um, not allowing ourselves to have mental health struggles. And with that, I'm talking about your basics, your depressions, your anxieties, your mood swings, your substances that can get out of control, that type of thing where we might need mental health. So, yesterday, I had a live, and in my live was about me being grumpy. I woke up yesterday morning and grumpy. And I think sometimes because we're associating with a perfect world where not everything we see or everything we hear is true life on these YouTube streets, on these platforms of interacting with social media, it really is a false reality that is created. Who is filtering their photos? Who's touching up this? Who's touching up that? Lord, if I could, I would. Or, who's only posting the up things? What happens to the boring, the drudgery? Nobody want to hear it because all of our lives, we have moments in our life where work is work. The day is a day. There's nothing exciting. There's nothing extraordinary. And truthfully, people are interested in the super highs and the super lows of life. And that's kind of what drives us all. So, with that being said, I did come on and I did do a live last night about being grumpy and what do we do to get over being grumpy and where is grumpy just grumpy and when do you need to maybe seek help. I am a firm believer in if you have the information at hand and you've planned ahead, it's more likely that it will be used when you need to use it. So, with raising teenagers that were not in a family structure, that had other people to kind of help me moderate, what's going on? How are you feeling? We didn't have that. We live very far away from my family, so they're not connected to that family member that they could go sit and seek counsel from. So I've always been an advocate. When you need to go talk to somebody that is not your mother, please let me know. We'll make an appointment. So I thought I just wanted to come back and to be sure that everybody knows that there are resources out there. This is 2020s. It's not the 1970s anymore, 1960s anymore. Mental health isn't taboo. Mental health is readily available, whether you are using your insurance or not using your insurance, whether you have family support or whether you want to do it on this side. I just wrote down and did some quick research to put this out there. You can text, if you're within the United States, these are the resources. I am sure for every country, you can just do a Google search and go ahead and post them. You never know when you're going to need a number. Kind of like fire, an ambulance, police officer, we know how to reach them, but we also need to know how to reach mental health if there is a crisis. And if it's there, the more likely we are to reach out and use it. On the East Coast, there is a mobile crisis team that works. That's down the East Coast. It's integrated family services. They will help for people that are having crisis, mental health, developmental disabilities, or substance abuse. That is 1-866-437-1821, and it's connecting pieces. And this is more of a resource to help. Oh, sorry, it's going to be backwards. I'll have to post it, but this is more of a resource to connect people. But if you're in a crisis, you can dial 988. There'll be somebody there that is a mental health or substance crisis. There's somebody right there that can text with you. If you need to find some resources, find a counselor. You're not in a crisis, but you know you need some help or there's something going on. If you dial 211 in the United States, they will, 211 will give you the resources. They will help you find health services, social services, information, how to get referrals. That's the 211 call. 988 is a crisis line. Now, you can text 50808. And this is a support. If you are just feeling so lonely or down or isolated, overwhelmed, and you just want somebody to text with, this is an anonymous text line in the United States that is for mental health. 50808. That will hook you up with people that can be there for you to text. Sometimes we need to get out of our social group. We need to get out of those that are around us, but we don't want the world to know. So that is an anonymous text. Also, 85258. And you can text that number. They help with anxiety, stress, loneliness. And you just text the word be a mate. Just be a mate. And they will text you back and it will hook you up for people right in that minute to get you through something that otherwise could really overwhelm. Or if you're reaching a point where you're just like, I am so overwhelmed, I don't know where to begin to dig myself out of this hole. I need somebody to throw a rope down. I need somebody to throw a ladder down. Those are some resources that are there. One day of the blues, and I wore my blue shirt just for this, that's life. But if it has continued for you for a long period of time, if you feel like there's no way to get out of where you are, please reach out to somebody. There are so many available resources that are anonymous, that are free, that are available to help you seek out. And no matter what your age, if you're 20, you've only lived 1/4 of your life. There's nothing you can't turn around that you've done so horrible that help can't help you for. If you're 30 and your life has been derailed, that's 1/4. Or, let's say if you live to 90, it's 1/3 of your life. You still have 2/3 left. Do you want to stay where you are, or can you go ahead, get some help, meet it head on, and say, okay, I got time, my path took me here, now I want to take a right on this path and go this direction. There are people out there that can help you. And on and on. If you're 40, you can change your careers. You know, in your 30s and 40s, most people have a major career and life change. Then you get, closer to your 60s and you realize, oh, better enjoy what life I got left. Let's make the best of this. And being in a state where you feel overwhelmed, it's so hard to function there. It's so hard. And we want to all experience the joy. So I hope that if you need some help, reach out to somebody that can help you. And be sure you get the mental health numbers to be right with your fire department, your rescue squad, your police department, and mental health crisis, because then it's available, it's normal, it's not a big deal, because it is right there. If you're down and trying to get up, reach out to people that have the lifelines to bring you up, that can help put a tourniquet on where you're hemorrhaging, that can get you to the next level and can help you change. Life is a great journey. It's fun times. I got my little man right here with me. Um, it can be a wonderful adventure. We do have our down days. That's normal. But if it continues for you and you're really struggling, Google, who can I text to talk to? Where can I get this? I promise you the help is out there. Don't struggle alone. We're all a community that can help each other. So, with that being said, have a fabulous day, everybody. I will post my resources. These are just resources for the United States. There are other ones for other countries. Very easy Google search. Please don't suffer. Don't suffer in silence. Don't suffer alone. Go ahead, reach out, no matter what your circumstances are. People have survived them, they've been through them. As much as we want to feel we are unique, and what's happening to me is a unique experience, sadly, it's all been played out before millions of times. Not sadly. Well, yeah, kind of sadly, but the good news is, therefore, there's help for us. So, reach out to those that can help and those that know. Everybody have a fabulous day, have a fabulous week, and I will see you on my next live. Bye.